10 surprising facts about the internet that you probably don't know. A lot happens on the internet. It begs the question, what would you do without the internet? Imagine life without the internet. Impossible, right? However, the internet we know today isn't what it was in the past. Simply put, the internet we see today is a lot more sophisticated and advanced compared to the 90s. Considering that the number of websites has increased dramatically, as well as the application and use of internet technologies and data stored on the web, it's not difficult to see how the internet has changed over the years. If you've been following the videos on our channel, you should know what we do here. We bring you various surprising facts about things that you thought you knew. Today, we're going to take a look at some facts about the internet that will surprise you. Keep watching. You'll like the video. So don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. It's easy to see that the internet is almost as common in everyday life as the food we eat. What is not easy to believe is that just a few decades ago, having online connectivity was seen as a luxury that only the creme de la creme could afford. Like we said earlier, we rely so much on the internet for a lot of things in our day-to-day life that if the world were to lose online connectivity, the world would most likely descend into chaos and anarchy. However, how much do we know about the internet? Do you know that the original internet was launched in the United States more than 50 years ago? Did you know that the internet was a weapon in the Cold War, and for many years, before its public use, scientists and researchers used it to communicate and share data? Did you also know that if the internet were weighed, it would weigh about 2 ounces? Below is a list of amazing facts about the internet. Many of these facts are nothing more than just useless trivia, but they're incredibly interesting nonetheless. There are a lot of websites online. You may have thought that the internet has a lot of websites, but do you know how much really? Your guess is as good as ours. When we first thought about it, you'll likely be surprised that when you learn precisely how many websites there are, we were surprised too. At the beginning of the year 2018, there were more than 1.7 billion websites online. Because more businesses have gone online as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, that number keeps growing every single day. Now there are 47 billion websites. And while estimates vary about adult content websites, statistics released by one site provide some insane statistics about how much is consumed worldwide. Although some of these websites are awesome, some are horrendous, and some are just plain bizarre. But they add to the numbers still. Let us also add that the first website created was info.cern.ch, and it's still online. It's a basic HTML site, and the page contains a few lines of text. The page was written with the help of the first version of HTML. With the number of websites online, it's expected that there will be traffic. However, 51% of all internet traffic is fake. Humans make up 49% of the entire traffic. Various bots and spamming software trigger the rest. No doubt we would have faster connectivity if we weren't leeching on bandwidth. The internet system is water-based. You already know that water and electricity are sworn enemies. But do you know that in the case of the internet, there's an exception? Yes, there is. The internet system functions as a result of a series of underwater submarine communications cables, which are laid on the seabed between various stations located on land. For now, the internet has been disrupted due to the underwater cables getting damaged from various things, such as ship anchors and natural disasters such as earthquakes. 1 in every 2 people use the web. How popular do you think the internet is? Have you ever tried to put a number on it? Well, some of us know that the internet was popular, but we don't know that it's as popular as it is. At the moment, there are almost 8 billion people in the world, and presently there are approximately 4.33 billion active internet users worldwide. That is half of the population of the world, isn't it? There's a source of this fact just in case you find it hard to believe. Internet Live Stats (ILS) monitors the active state of the internet. You can become addicted to the internet. With all the benefits of the internet, it can also be detrimental to your health and well-being. Have you ever thought about the fact that an individual can become addicted to the internet? Well, here's the answer. It is very much possible. According to Wikipedia, Internet Addiction Disorder, IAD, also known as problematic internet use or pathological internet use, is generally defined as problematic. Compulsive use of the internet that results in significant impairment in an individual's function in various life domains over a prolonged period. This condition is so serious, in fact, that in China there are special camps designated specifically to helping internet addicts looking to break their addiction. Do you feel you are addicted to the internet? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Google is the most used search engine on the internet. Google's share of worldwide desktop and laptop searches in 2019 was 75%. Bing and Baidu are the second and third most popular search engines, yet their market share is just a little above 9% respectively. On average, Google processes over 40,000 search queries each second. This translates into more than 3.5 billion searches each day and 12 trillion searches per year. This number is only increasing. The first ever email was sent in 1971. You've probably sent out hundreds of emails since you first knew how email works. But do you know when the first email was sent? The first email was sent by U.S. programmer Ray Tomlinson, who invented the email system. The @ sign was indicated that the email was sent to a person and not a computer. However, Ray doesn't quite remember the exact message he sent back then. At the moment, about 250 billion emails are sent out daily. Quite shocking, right? What is more shocking is that these numbers aren't triggered by humans. You'll be surprised to know that 81% of all emails are spam, which is sent using automated means. In other words, a whopping 200 billion spam emails are sent every day. The first spam email was sent back in 1978. It was an advertisement for a presentation by Digital Equipment Corporation, or DEC System 2020. The email contained 600 recipients, and none of them were happy to receive it. We're not very surprised by that last statement anyway. Still, on the email subject matter, did you know that Garfield the cartoon once offered its email service? Yes, Garfield the cartoon character was offering an email service named gmail.com. Google later acquired the service and they renamed it Google Mail. Gmail.com as we all know it today. 400 hours of video content are uploaded on YouTube every minute. You've been watching this video for over 4 minutes now, and you'll be surprised to know that over 1,600 hours of video content has been uploaded to YouTube. Speaking about user engagement, the massive video sharing site offers over 1 billion people every month, and an average internet user spends 4 hours every month on YouTube. Looking at such stats, Google's taken massive steps to protect the copyrights of individuals by scanning over 100 years of video content every day using complex software. Let us add that Baby Shark Dance by Pinkfong is the most viewed video on YouTube, with over 7 billion views as of November 2020. The power of 1 second on the internet. Almost everyone is on Twitter right now, right? How often do you tweet? Probably a lot, right? Well, you're probably one of those people that add to the number of tweets sent out daily. You probably didn't know that 8,931 tweets are sent out every second, did you? Do you also know that over 4,500 Skype calls are made every second? In truth, a lot happens on the internet each second. All of these facts are verifiable. Internet Live Stats displays live stats for every kind of internet thing, including searches made, Instagram photos uploaded, emails sent, and YouTube videos viewed. You can watch the numbers increase on a live feed. We mentioned Twitter earlier, so it's important to give you an interesting fact about the social media app. Twitter was first described as SMS-based social networking and therefore had a character limit of 140. Now it has a 280 character limit. The first ever tweet was by Jack Dorsey on March 21, 2006. The tweet read, "Just setting up my Twitter." The site has evolved a lot in recent years and now has more than 335 million active users who send out 500 million tweets every single day. The first e-commerce site. Buying and selling off the internet has become commonplace in recent years. There are only a few people who have never tried to buy something on Amazon or any other e-commerce site. However, do you know the first e-commerce site? Some people believe that Amazon was indeed the first e-commerce site, but that is highly debatable. Online retail Net Market claims it completed its first secure retail transaction on the internet. This was on August 11, 1994. What did they say the purchase was? A copy of the Sting CD, 10 Summoner's Tales, for a price of $12.80 plus shipping charges. The Internet Shopping Network claims to have sold an item even earlier. It is believed that currently there are 12 to 24 million e-commerce websites globally, and more are being added each day. However, less than 1 million of these websites sell more than $1,000 each year. We don't know for sure which e-commerce was the first, but Amazon.com remains the undisputed leader of e-commerce with net sales of $280.5 billion in 2019, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Broadband speeds are changing. In telecommunications, broadband is a wide bandwidth data transmission that transports multiple signals and traffic types. In 2005, the maximum internet speed was 2 megabits per second. Just a little more than a decade later, it's now possible to achieve speeds of 50 megabits per second with Fiber One broadband. If you've ever heard of superfast broadband and fiber optic connectivity, that is the perfect example of it in action. As a bonus, let's add another fact. Did you know that just 7 people control the whole internet? Yes, you heard that right. There are 7 people assigned to the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, ICANN, who hold 7 different keys. In the case of any unforeseen circumstance, these 7 people can meet again and restore the state of the Internet. There are 7 copies of the original key in case if one of them gets misplaced or if something goes wrong. You've been with us for a while, so we'll give you another bonus fact. Did you know that some of the strangest devices that connect to the internet now include walking sticks, umbrellas, shirts, water bottles, tails, and cutlery? We can imagine how impressed you are with your new knowledge. Which of the facts surprised you the most? What do you think is the most impressive thing about the internet? Let us know your comments in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to our next video? If you are, it's your lucky day. We have several other informative, captivating, and educative facts to share with you concerning those that you do and use every day. Hurry now and subscribe to our channel if you're new here. You should also hit the notification bell so you never miss any of the mind-blowing videos we have in store for you. Okay, until next time, bye-bye.